അങ്ങനെയാണല്ലോ വയനാടാകുമ്പോൾ ക്ലീനാണല്ലോ.
രാംകോ കേരള പ്രീമിയർ ലീഗിലെ വയനാട് യുണൈറ്റഡ് എഫ് സിയും റിയൽ മലബാർ എഫ് സിയും തമ്മിലുള്ള മത്സരം ഉടൻ ആരംഭിക്കുന്നു.
വളരെ സ്ലോ ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് ഇതൊക്കെ കയറുണ്ട്. ഹലോ 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 ഇവ ഈ മറ്റേത് ഉപയോഗിക്കില്ല എയർബെൻഡ്.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Match number 18, Group A, RAMCO Kerala Premier League from the EMS Corporation Stadium in Kozhikode, Calicut. Wayanad United FC against Real Malabar Football Club. A battle of newly formed sides here at the EMS Corporation Stadium, the home of football in Calicut. And it promises to be an entertaining affair between two very evenly matched sides. Team lineups will follow shortly. Just a reminder, it's going to be a crackerjacker of a game. Wayanad starting 11, Jamie Joy in goal, number 31, Mohammed Masood, Neto Benny, Ajit Sivan, Akbar, Siddiq, Sanupsi, Rijon Jose, Lenin Mitran, Shajir PM, the captain, Abdulaziz, KP Mohammed, Miqdad. And on the subs bench for Sanush Raj Palanikal, Bhavein Narayanan, Abu Bakar's Duno, Prasanna Kumar, Jamnas M, Anup C, Anish OB, Srinath M, Munir T, and Vakaba Kuruma. And for Real Malabar FC, the starting 11 in goal, Mohammed Shaheen, number 31, Shahid Ali, Nandu KT, Arshad Supi NK, the captain, Ashif Fahis Rumeis K, Jihad Hassan, Mohammed Ishal, Mohammed Ijaz, and Sajid E. Folks, the subs, Mohammed Anshif, Ajmaluddin, Sidajuddin Chemili, Mohammed Basil, Rashid TP, Mohammed Shuhaib, Amal Manas, Dilshad Ahmed, and Ashnas M, the head coach Vinu Jose. The match officials, referee Justin Jose Kuzevelil, Liju VM, Mohammed Ashik M, Sanil Kumar KG, that's the quartet on the field, and the match commissioner for this game, Shajish Kumar K. Folks, my name is Joel Williams, and I'm going to be your host for today's game, live here from the EMS Corporation Stadium here in Calicut, in Kozhikode. The beautiful, beautiful Kozhikode. We are here for what promises to be an entertaining game of football. Wayanad, of course, in their green jersey with yellow stockings, and Real Malabar in yellow and blue. Folks, let's hope for an entertaining game of football. Let's hope that this match lives up to expectations. I've been looking forward to this match for quite a long time. And, well,
defender.
This is
Number
Group
14,
A, guys.
Hassan Jose, midfielder.
This match between
Number
Wayanad
17, Lenin
FC and
Mutlu,
Real
midfielder.
Malabar Football
Number
Club.
18, Shagir PM, captain of the team, midfielder. Number 22,
Like I said, my name is
Abdul
Joel Williams.
forward.
I'm usually
Number
doing Group
29,
B
Mohammad
games,
Vishal,
but today
forward. Number 31,
decided to do a Group A
James
match
Roy,
between
goalkeeper.
Real
Substitutes.
Malabar and Wayanad,
This is number
just to
1,
get a glimpse as
Pawan
to
Narayan, goalkeeper.
how
Number 4,
these two teams
Advocat Danos,
play, just to get a
defender.
glimpse as to
Number
how
10,
these two
Prasanna
teams
Kumar, midfielder.
conduct themselves
Number
on the
11,
field. It's
Pranav,
always
forward.
good for myself on
Number
a personal
20,
note to
Anup, midfielder.
learn about new
Number
players and learn about
23,
new teams.
Ayush,
And this is the
defender.
first time
Number
I'm
26,
seeing
Sridhar,
Wayanad play.
midfielder.
It isn't
Number
the first time
27,
I've seen
Munir,
Real Malabar
forward.
play, though.
Number
They
34,
did play against
Mukaba Gaurama,
Saftirur,
midfielder. Team coach Mr. Sanas
and
Raj
well,
Palnikal.
they got
Team
completely
manager
clobbered
Mr.
in that
Shiraz.
game, 7-0. Hoping for a better showing here by Real Malabar. And Wayanad, well, can't really say much about them. First time I've seen them play. So, well, we're just waiting here for the start of this game live from the EMS Stadium, guys. Like I said, promises to be entertaining, promises to be a good game of football.
Number 42, Roma is midfielder. Number 43, Jihad Hassan, defender. Number 44, Mohammad Vishal, midfielder. Number 46, Mohammad Ijaz, midfielder. And number 99.
So it's a pleasure being here with you guys on Sportscast India, bringing you the best possible football live onto your screens.
Number 8, Mohammad Basil, forward. Number 12, Rasim, midfielder.
Of course, Sportscast India, the home of the Kerala Premier League, so really is great to be here with you guys, discussing football, talking about these games. And well, today in particular, like I said, entertaining game of football. On the other match, we do have Kerala Blasters against Kovalam. But here with us, it's going to be Wayanad against Real Malabar. Wayanad in green, Real Malabar in yellow, if you just joined us. So we're all set to kick off here at the EMS Stadium in Kozhikode, the gastronomical capital of Kerala, where the famous biryanis and the famous beef delicacies are made here in Calicut. And Wayanad do kick us off. Of course, like I said, Wayanad in green, Real Malabar in yellow. Bit of a confusion there at the back for Wayanad, but eventually the ball is under their control with the centre back. Ball to number 18, Shajir, the captain. That's number 12 there, Sanup. Back to Sajir. Tries a ball forward down the wing. Looking for Abdulaziz, of course, the foreigner on the field of play for Wayanad from Niger. Not Nigeria. Niger is a sub-Saharan country next to Mauritania. A cross comes in by Wayanad, cleared away by Real Malabar. Ball once again under the control of the men in green and yellow, who have started better in this game than Real Malabar, that's for sure, with a little bit more intent and purpose to their game, a little bit more attacking. Of course, this is the first minute of the game, so you really can't judge a game on the first minute, but you can safely say that Wayanad have come here to play football today. So have Real Malabar, of course, but it's going to be an interesting game without a shadow of a doubt. Two very evenly matched sides. That was number 17, Lennon, playing the ball back. A long ball forward looking for Abdulaziz once again, who clashes with the assistant referee on the near touchline here, who drops his flag. Wayanad, of course, a beautiful part of Kerala, up in the mountains, up in the hill stations. Weather is nice and cool there, lots of greenery, lush forest surrounding it. Fantastic spot. I've been there myself before. It's just a beautiful part of this fantastic state that is Kerala. It is called God's own country for a reason. It is such a variety here in Kerala. Here come Real Malabar now on the attack. That's number 99, sorry, Sajid. looking for the ball. Real Malabar get the ball back. And Wayanad now can clear their lines, looking for a counter-attacking option here. That was a good run there, intercepted by the fullback. Number 6, Shahid, the only player on single digits on his back. Easily recognizable because of that. Ball is once again with Wayanad now on a free kick here. Dangerous situation here for Wayanad. That ball gets played in. Goalkeeper clutches it at the second attempt. And plays the ball out to number 46 there, Ijaz. Intercepted by the centre-back for Wayanad. Ball gets played forward. Once again looking for number 17 here this time, Lennon. Can't get the ball. The ball is back again with Real Malabar. Ball is now with Wayanad. 4 minutes gone in this game. Still no action, still no goal-mouth action here. Do apologize for the lag in the system here right now. There is a lot of lag happening here. Like I said, I do apologize for the lag on display. Sometimes the Wi-Fi here at the EMS Stadium acts a little bit funny here, but oh, we're back. Wayanad playing the ball down the flank. Of course, Scoreline Football Schools. You can call those telephone numbers there or visit them on scorelinesports.in, one of Kerala's largest network of football schools in God's own country. So if you have a daughter, son, nephew, niece, because of course boys and girls do play football. We just had it IWL conclude. So women's football is on the rise, not just in Kerala, but also in India. This is Group A, folks. Match number 18. This is Group A. Group B is the Kerala Blasters game against Kovalam. Match currently being done by my co-commentator Soham Podar, who usually does Group A matches. We've just switched for today. So 6 minutes on the game now. Wayanad, of course, if you just joined us now, in green. Real Malabar in yellow and blue. 0-0 here. No goal-mouth action to speak of as of yet. Ball is once again with Wayanad, just controlling and dictating tempo. It looks like they have settled the better of the two sides here today, Wayanad. Looking for an attack down the middle here. That's number 29, Mikdad. Plays the ball down the wing. Looking for a pass here. Intercepted by Real Malabar fullback as he launches the ball forward. That's number 2 there, Masood, the fullback for Wayanad. Plays the ball infield to the captain there, who gets hassled off the ball there by number 46, Ijaz. And it's going to be a throw in for number 12 now, Sanoop for Wayanad. Ball is once again with Real Malabar. That's number 44 there, Ishal. Ball now is with Real Malabar, number 41 there, Fahis. Another throw in for, this time for Wayanad this time. 8 minutes gone in the game. Still no goals in this match. Ball now with Wayanad. Preventing a corner kick there. Ball gets played in still. Folks, I do apologize profusely. There seems to be some sort of Wi-Fi issue here at the EMS Stadium today. It doesn't usually act up as it is. So I do apologize profusely for that. It is hampering both the spectacle on show here between Wayanad and Real Malabar, and also the commentary stint, because I keep on losing track of where the players are going because of the constant stoppages of play due to the Wi-Fi issue that we're having. Nothing to do with us at Sportscast India, of course. We provide you the best possible live coverage of the game. So there's a chance here for Real Malabar. The ball bouncing in the box. Chance here for number 44, Ishal. He manages to put the ball down on the floor there. Guys, do remember when I'm on commentary, perhaps most of you on Group A faithfuls will not be knowing this, but when I'm on commentary, feel free to ask questions on our YouTube chat. Hashtag Ask the Commentator. I'll be reading some of the more pertinent and more, how should I say, more interesting questions live on air and answering them myself, perhaps giving you some facts, giving you some personal opinions and so forth, just making the whole experience more interactive for you folks, so that you can enjoy even more. You can maybe even learn a few things here and there. So do feel free to drop us a message on our YouTube chat. Hashtag Ask the Commentator. Hashtag Ask Joel. And I'll be more than happy to, give you a shout out if your question is deemed good enough by myself. Ball gets played in by Real Malabar there. A shot comes in. Goes just wide there. Interesting chance there for Real Malabar. Of course, Real means royal in Spanish, and in Spain, only just a handful of teams have that abbreviation in front of their team name. Real means royalty. Real Madrid, of course, Real Sociedad, meaning they have that term in front of them also. Real Betis, they also have that royal name in front of them. And Real Irún, one of the oldest sides in the whole of Spain. Only 4 or 5 teams have that abbreviation in front of the teams. It means royalty, it means royal. And believe it or not, you do have to ask the King of Spain permission to have that Real in front of you. So not everyone is allowed to have Real as a name in Spain, at least. Anywhere else around the world, it doesn't really matter. The Spanish language is a very, very popular vernacular, very, very widespread language spoken around the world. So there are always going to be Reals happening around, all in the Spanish-speaking nations. India, of course, not a Spanish-speaking nation, but Real Malabar taking inspiration from Real Madrid, Real Sociedad, Real Betis Balompié, and so forth, naming their team. So kudos to them. They definitely didn't need permission from the King of Spain to name their team Real Malabar. Ball is with the men in red, in yellow and blue, Real Malabar. The other game between Kerala Blasters and Kovalam, well, Kovalam are beating Kerala Blasters by 1-0. So there you go. Bit of a surprise happening there in Ernakulam. Really is a huge shock to the system for these Kerala Blasters players. Of course, they are young players, but they are trailing against Kovalam by 1-0. In this game, though, which is the one that matters to us, it's 0-0 between Real Malabar and Wayanad Football Club. Still deadlocked here, 0-0. It's going to be a free kick, surely, and perhaps a yellow card there. It is going to be a yellow card, the first booking of the afternoon. Just waiting confirmation to see who that guilty culprit was. I'm pretty sure we're going to have the graphics on soon when it comes down to it. Guys, whenever we are doing the commentary, whenever I am doing commentary, I do have a different style of commentating than most of my fellow commentators. I do like to interact with the fans. I believe football should be commentary should be as interactive as possible, because at the end of the day, you are the guys that are listening to this from home. So I do try to make it as interactive as possible, but do keep the questions that you ask about, pertinent to the game, pertinent to this game, pertinent to Indian football, to Kerala football. Chance for Real Malabar here. That was a poor shot, and oh my word, he's lost his boot in the process. Well, bit of a comedic situation there. That was number 40. I can't remember what number it was. Shooting from 30 yards out, losing his boot in the process. But like I said, do keep the conversation pertinent to the game that we're watching, pertinent to Kerala football, to Indian football. So if you have any questions about that, any conversation starters about that, feel free to ask. Abhay Kesav, please don't ask me about Di Maria. Has got nothing to do with this game, nothing to do with Indian football, nothing to do with Kerala football. So, guys, please stick to the script, my friends. That's number 12 there, Sanoop. Sanoop losing possession. And now it's the ball now for Real Malabar. Interesting game that we have here today. Seriously is. Two very tight teams, two very level-headed teams here. Of course, truth be told, Real Malabar need a result here today. They got hammered in their first game, 7-0 by Satirur. As you see confirmation there, Isal, the yellow card for Real Malabar for that clip on the heels before. Abhay Kesaf, something about Sunil Chetri, consistency, 60 goals and assists in 110 games. It's fantastic, it really is. Sunil Chetri is perhaps an icon. He is an icon, a living legend of Indian football, definitely. Here comes Real Malabar though, cuts inside, plays the ball square in the box. It's a bit too long there. Cross to the second post. Header. Oh, ball is still in the box there. Plays it back. Goal kick though. Ball went out of play. So we were talking about Sunil Chetri, 60 goals and assists in 110 games. He's Mr. India, isn't he? When it comes down to football, I mean, it's going to be a struggle for India to find a striker when Sunil Chetri retires. I think everyone with a little bit of common sense and footballing knowledge will acknowledge that and say, you're right. Um, I just don't see any Indian strikers playing in the ISL or in the I League. And those that do get played in the I League, like for example Bidyasagar Singh last year for Trau, goal scoring machine last year, doesn't get a sniff in the ISL because they prefer foreign imports. So that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? The fact that there is no one to substitute Sunil Chetri, and the ones that are usually strikers, they then get played as wingers or fullbacks. Look at Ashik Guranian. Look at Manvir Singh, because ISL teams prefer to have foreign strikers on the field. So it's a bit of a catch-22 when it comes down to that. But I completely agree with you, Abhay. Sunil Chetri, Mr. Consistency, Mr. India, absolutely superb striker. And it's going to be a sad miss when he no longer dons the blue Tigers jersey around his chest. Goal kick for Wayanad. 19 minutes gone in this game, still deadlocked at 0-0. The other match is we're just gonna see that now in a second. I think the other game has been a leveler here. It's actually 2-0 for Kovalam. Wow. Thank God I'm not doing that game. 2-0 for Kovalam in that match. And they're beating Kerala Blasters by 2-0. Thomas Chores there in Kerala Blasters is not having a fantastic start to his KPL debut, is he? The Polish coach. That's a free kick taken by Real Malabar by number 6. Flicked on in the front post there by a Wayanad player to number 44, Ishal. Ishal looking for a way out of that, and it goes out of play for a goal kick for Wayanad. So just to recap, Kovalam are beating Kerala Blasters by 2-0 in that Group B game. Back to this match, 0-0 between Wayanad and Real Malabar. Ball gets played into the box, cleared away by Masood there for Wayanad. Clears the ball into touch. Ball is once again with Wayanad. This match is still deadlocked. Tight affair, just as we like them. Tight games where you really can't say who is going to win, who's going to be the first goal scorer, who's not. That's number 43 there, Jihad. Plays the ball to number 23, Arshad. Long ball forward there, looking for one of the strikers for Real Malabar. Plays a ball over the defense there, looking for number 46, Ijaz. Can't find him. Ball is with Wayanad. Ball down the flank. Ball gets played into the box at the second attempt. Yellow card there for number 12. Sanoop for Wayanad. Throw in now for Real Malabar, deep inside Wayanad territory. That's a good ball there for number 41. Oh, was that a handball there? It's either a handball or a corner kick. Referee is blown for a corner kick. Actually, the referee blew for a free kick there. So it's 0-0 mismatch between Real Malabar and Wayanad. Still deadlock. Cross comes in for Real Malabar, back post. That was actually a pretty decent free kick, pretty decent cross coming into the box. The header was just not good enough, actually. Header should have been better, could have been better, really. Abhinav Biraveen is asking me whether I miss my friend Shaiju. Of course I do. It's always a pleasure working with him. We had a deadly combo in the box. Him with his Malayalam, me with my English. It was fantastic. Cross comes in for Real Malabar, back post this time. He just can't get there, can he? He just can't get there, can he? Well, that was another good chance there for Real Malabar. Ball is now with the Niger striker, Abdulaziz. Of course, remember, Niger is different to Nigeria. Niger's next to Mauritania. That's a ball, dangerous ball there. The goalkeeper comes out for Wayanad, Jamie. Manages to gather that ball with ease. The team in yellow here, Real Malabar. Wayanad, of course, in green. So far, it's a deadlock stalemate here between two of these new entries into this 2022 RAMCO Kerala Premier League. That's nice play there by Real Malabar. Referee allows play to go on. There's going to be a corner kick for Real Malabar, and the referee is going to look for the culprit of this particular foul, because he did allow play to go on, but he's always allowed to bring the game back and book the player that made the foul if he deems it necessary. I don't know if he does so right now, but he's asking for some medical attention here to one of the Real Malabar players. Abhinav Praveen is asking which team has more probability of winning. It's a coin toss really right now. Both of the teams are playing relatively well here today. You really can't say who's going to be on top or not. It's a really tight affair here between two very evenly matched sides in Wayanad and Real Malabar. 0-0 in this game, 2-0 in the other game between Blasters and Kovalum for Kovalum. That ball gets played in by Real Malabar. Goalkeeper manages to come out and just deal with that. But I do have to say something. Wayanad began the game really well, really quickly, moving the ball around really nicely, but they've sort of plateaued after the first 15-20 minutes and have allowed Real Malabar to come back into this game and start dictating a little bit more of the match. Real Malabar, of course, need to win this game to keep themselves in with a chance. I know there are 10 games and they've only played once or twice, but they really do need to start winning games because this is like a sprint till the end. You only have 10 games to decide who the top two sides of Group A and Group B are going to be. So there really is no time for slipping up, no time for errors here in this KPL. It really is fast-paced, electrifying stuff. Bit of a water break here between these two sides of the EMS Stadium. Of course, it's a very hot and humid day in Calicut. It's hot and humid anywhere you go in Kerala at this time of the year. It is a tropical area, so at the end of the day, you do expect this kind of weather. A lot of fluid intake has to be taken by both players to remain hydrated. Of course, dehydration is one of the key components of losing games at the end, the last 15-20 minutes. We saw that game on Tuesday between Travancore Royals and KSCB. It was relatively tight until the last 20 minutes when Travancore Royals just completely gave in. They had no more fuel left in the tank, and KSCB just steamrolled past them, scoring 3 more goals, winning that game comfortably in the end by 4-0. So fitness does have a huge influence in these games, especially with the weather, especially with the humidity. If you were playing in, let's say, Bangalore, playing in Delhi, playing in Chandigarh, and Imphal, Dharamshala, or so forth, the humidity does not play any sort of factor. But when you come to places like Kerala, places like Goa, humidity is a huge component of how you strategize to play a game. It's very difficult because not just the heat that you get here in India usually, but also the humidity. It really takes a lot out of the players. Hence the water breaks. Hence the big fluid intake. And it's going to be a free kick there by Abdulaziz, the Niger striker, who's going to be shown a yellow card there for what seemed to be a high raised boot. In Spanish, we call that un planchazo, which means you tackle with the studs of your boot against the foot of the opponent player. It's a dangerous thing to do, really. You can really break a metatarsal when that happens. It really is not a safe tackle to make, hence the yellow card shown by the referee. And I have to stress this, referees in this KPL 2022 so far have been absolutely breathtaking. They've really been really good referees in this campaign so far. Nothing to negative to talk about them. They really have performed up to the grade, up to the mark, and that is all you expect from your referees. You know, to get the easy decisions right, to get the difficult decisions right, a probability of 85%, 90% of the times correct. That's what you expect from the referees. They will make mistakes. Of course they will. They're human beings, just like players, just like coaches. Everyone makes mistakes. But let's not forget, a football game without referees cannot go on. So respect is the name of the game when it comes down to the referees. And from my end, when they make a huge mistake, I'll have to call them out. But so far, in this campaign, in this Kerala Premier League, they've been really, really, really good and really consistent with their refereeing decision making. That's another free kick there for Real Malabar in another dangerous position for the men in yellow. The other game is still 2-0 for Kovalum against Kerala Blasters. 32 minutes gone in this match. 0-0 between Wayanad and Real Malabar. A very tight game. Cross comes in. Back post again. Referee there keeping a eagle eye out, hawk eye out for everything happening in the box. Ooh, that was a loose control there. We're nearly at 200 members watching this game so far. Yesterday we crossed the milestone of 40,000 subscribers. That is a huge amount of people subscribing to Sportscast India, of course, the home of not just the Kerala Premier League, but Bangalore football also, home of Delhi, home of Rajasthan, home of the Santos Trophy. There's a lot of things happening in Sportscast India, which we're very proud to bring you throughout the course of the year, throughout the course of the campaign, as Wayanad now trying to counter-attack here. A lot of space for Wayanad here. Ball gets cut back, shot coming in. Easy enough there for the goalkeeper. But there was a lot of space there for the Wayanad wingers. Ball is with Real Malabar. Wayanad now back again in possession. Ball is with number 17, Lennon. Well, Govalum have scored a third. They are beating Kerala Blasters by 3-0. Huge, huge surprise coming down from the Maharajas College ground in Ernakulam. This game, though, is just as we like it. Tight. And anyone's match up until now so far. Good tackle there by the Real Malabar fullback. Recovered once again by Real Malabar. Referee says stand up. That's number 43, Jihad. Jihad looking for number 41, Fahis. Clears the ball away. That's a nice move there by Real Malabar, but at the end, crowded out by the Wayanad defense. Ball is a bit of a melee there. And Real Malabar come once again, cleared away this time by Wayanad. Ball is not yet 100% cleared away. That's number 41, Fahis, keeps the ball in play. Looks for an overlapping run for number 11, Nandu. Can't get it, the goalkeeper Jamie does. Jamie hasn't really been tested so far in this match. Still early days though, still a lot of time left. But you can more or less see what's happening here. Wayanad, perhaps when they come forward, Wayanad are the more dangerous of the two teams. But when it comes down to ball control and possession, Real Malabar are slightly ahead right now. Playing a little bit better, Real Malabar. It's going to be a drop ball there. Chance here for Wayanad. Nice run there. It's going to be a corner kick this time. Ball now for Real Malabar. Interesting state of affairs that we have here in this particular game. Ball is with Wayanad. So 38 minutes gone in this match. Still deadlock between Wayanad and Real Malabar. Ball gets played into the box there for Real Malabar. Dangerous position. In the end, cleared away by Wayanad. So ball is with Real Malabar. Cleared away by Wayanad into touch. You can see the tempo of the game has slightly changed here in favour of Real Malabar, to be honest. They're playing the better football now. Even though they might not be having the best of games, but they are playing the better football here. Srihari Subhash is saying the views of matches are too small due to too much at the time. Please change that. Well, unfortunately, we're not the ones that are giving the fixture lists. We just show the games as and when they come. The other game is still 3-0 between Blasters and Kovalam for Kovalam. Abhinav Praveen is asking whether I think Real Malabar have a problem when they're on the attacking third. Yes, definitely they do. They have an issue with that, and it's pretty evident. They don't really know how to finish a good attack, and that's a bit of an issue for them. Has been for the past few games that they played. Don't get me wrong, they're a solid team when they have the ball, without the ball also, but just that finishing is letting them down slightly, to be honest. Just 3 minutes left of the game in the first half, but referee is waving for the medical attention here. Wayanad now in possession. Cross comes in. Back post, chance for Wayanad here. Offside though. I do appreciate you guys being here with me today. The nearly 200 souls that are watching this game. Really is good to have you guys on board with us watching this Wayanad against Real Malabar side, this Malabar game. So far, it hasn't been a classic. It's been a midfield battle, but if you're a football purist, I'm pretty sure you're going to be enjoying this game because there's a big midfield battle going on. A lot of attacks down the wing that are being thwarted by the fullbacks. So fullbacks on both sides of the spectrum, on both sides of the teams, are playing relatively well actually. That ball though was a misplaced pass there. Just a couple of minutes left till the end of this first half. The game is still a stalemate, deadlock between Wayanad United FC and Real Malabar Football Club. Of course, if you just joined us, Wayanad United in green, Real Malabar in yellow and blue. So guys, just 1 minute left on the clock in this first half. Nothing really to talk about when it comes down to goal mouth action. The game has been null and void when it comes down to that. But like I said already before, just now, there's a lot of midfield action happening. Abhinav Praveen is asking what I think about the Wayanad United defense. It's been pretty solid so far. It's been pretty rock solid. They haven't committed a mistake. Oh, I had to talk, did I? They call that the commentator's curse, they do. You say something positive about a team and then they completely mess it up 2 seconds later. Happens a lot in cricket. Commentator saying the batter is batting really well at 93. Hasn't looked to be getting out, and the next ball he's out. They call that the commentator's curse. Well, we're going to be heading on to extra time shortly here now in this first half. I don't envisage the referee giving a lot of extra time, especially after the game has run smoothly. Very few fouls and free kicks, very few stoppages of play. Maybe a minute at most. Actually, 3 minutes. Wow. What game have I been watching? What game have I been watching? Wow. It's going to be a corner kick, is it? Or a goal kick? It's going to be a goal kick for Wayanad United. So 2.5 minutes left on the clock in this first half between Wayanad United and Real Malabar Football Club. 0-0. A match bereft of any clear-cut chances for both teams. A match that has been played in the middle of the park. A lot of Route 1 football by both of these sides. Good, solid, stubborn defenses by both Wayanad and Real Malabar. Meaning that this game is still on a deadlock. Oh, chance for Real Malabar! Penalty kick! Oh, the referee was in the right place at the right time. And that's going to be a penalty kick as number 46, Ijaz, was taken down. His legs clipped from beneath him. We're going to see the replay over here right now. Yeah, penalty kick, 100% penalty kick there. The referee was in the right positioning. That, again, great, superb refereeing. And it's going to be Ashif with a chance to make it 1-0 here for Real Malabar. Deep into injury time of this first half. Ashif against Jamie. Jamie against Ashif. Ashif against Jamie. Jamie against Ashif. Who's going to be victorious here? Striker, goalkeeper, goalkeeper, striker. Malabar, Wayanad, Wayanad, Malabar. Goal! Real Malabar take the lead and the dying embers of this first half. Ashif from the penalty spot does not miss, even though Jamie guessed correctly, but the penalty was positioned at the right place, at the right time, in the right power. And boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is 1-0 for Real Malabar. Ashif, the goal scorer, just at the dying embers of this first half. How is that going to change the whole complexity of this game in that half-time interval? Both of these coaches are assuming that at the half-time there was going to be a 0-0. So they were already most probably prepared to take on responsibility of a team talk when it's 0-0. Now the Real Malabar are leading by one.
Question number
Why not
40,
trailing?
Ashif.
And the
Samayam,
whole
45
dynamics of
plus
this
2.
game changes. There can't be a worse time, trust me when I say this, there can't be a worse moment and a worse time to concede a goal than just before the halftime interval. I'm talking to you about this from personal experience, guys. It's painful, believe me it is. Wayanad now in possession. Real Malabar flying here. The Royals are absolutely flying after scoring the first goal of the game. You can see the Wayanad United head coach there not looking rather happily. To be honest, I'd much rather be in that Real Malabar dressing room right now at the halftime break than in the Wayanad United one, to be honest. Cleared away by Wayanad. Referee still allows a few extra seconds to be played due to that stoppage of that penalty kick. Real Malabar have a new lease of life here. And that's going to be the end of the first half, folks. So, 1-0 into the break. Real Malabar leading courtesy of a 47th minute penalty by Ashif. Do join us in 12 minutes time here at Sportscast India, of course, the home of the Kerala Premier League.
പെനാൽറ്റിയിലൂടെ ഗോൾ നേടിയത് ജേഴ്സി നമ്പർ 40 ആഷിഫ്. നാളെ വൈകിട്ട് ഗോകുലം കേരള FC AIFA നേരിടുന്നു. നാളത്തെ മത്സരം
Well, folks, we are back here for this second half between Wayanad United and Real Malabar FC. As you can see on your screens, half-time interval is nearly finished here with us. Hope you've had a little bit of a break. And, well, Real Malabar are leading courtesy of a 47th minute penalty by Ashif. The foul committed on Ijaz, number 46. As you see there, the Real Malabar head coach there. A very familiar face. Look at that guy. So serious looking. Give us a wave, my friend. Actually had the pleasure of meeting the Real Malabar FC head coach just maybe a month ago. Very down-to-earth person. Very good tactician. Very good footballing brain. So it's a pleasure to finally see him on the big screen. So, Real Malabar in yellow and blue, Wayanad in green. It's 1-0. In the other game happening at the Maharajas College ground in Ernakulam, there is a huge surprise happening there. Kovalam are beating Kerala Blasters by 3-0, which is a huge shock to the system for Thomas Chores and his merry band of brothers. Well, this game in particular, 1-0 for Real Malabar. It's going to be two subs here, number 10 and number 34 for Wayanad coming on. So number 10 and number 34 coming on for number 17. And one more sub, which we will eventually see that on the big screen. So we will eventually find out who has gone out. Number 10 and number 34 have come in. So that's number 34, Vakava from Côte d'Ivoire. And number 10, Prasanna Kumar. So, number 17 is out, and one more person has been subbed. We will find out who that person is. So, Vakava and Prasanna Kumar has been brought on, and Lennon has been brought off. So, we are back here live on our YouTube chat. Feel free to leave us a comment. Talk to us on our chat box. Of course, keep the comments as healthy as possible. Cross coming in there for Real Malabar. Cleared away by Wayanad. This match happening at the EMS Stadium in Calicut in Kozhikode. It's going to be a free kick here for Wayanad in a dangerous position. Maybe the referee could have allowed a bit of an advantage there because Wayanad were scurrying along and attacking. It's going to be a free kick which will be taken by Vakava, the Côte d'Ivoire player for Wayanad, who's just come on in this second half. We're just waiting confirmation to see who was the other player that's been brought off for Wayanad. We know that Lennon has been subbed. It's going to be a chance here for Wayanad from this free kick. Top bins, or will it go out? Free kick for Wayanad. Shot comes in and goes over the bar. Harmlessly over the bar, nothing troubling the goalkeeper there. But again, good refereeing before by the referee.
Replaced by number 34.
And well, we continue with this
Oklahoma.
match. 1-0 here at the EMS Stadium in Calicut.
And number 17, number 34, sorry, number 18, Shaji PM replaced by number 34.
Ball gets played back to the Wayanad goalkeeper there,
Number
Jamie. Kicked out of play and goes out for a throw-in for the men in yellow and blue, Real Malabar.
number 10, Prasanna Kumar.
It's always a pleasure being here with you folks, doing live games from the KPL 2022. That's a nice turn there by Abdulaziz. The striker number 22 has been a thorn on the Real Malabar side so far. A good recovery tackle in the end by Arshad, the captain, and the ball goes out of play for a throw-in for Wayanad deep inside Real Malabar territory. It's another throw in there for Wayanad. Ball gets played back and it's going to be an offside, I believe. I think that was a foul though. Referee didn't wave for an offside, he waved for a free kick, I believe. So free kick here for Real Malabar. Nice ball there for Real Malabar down the wing. Goes out of play for a goal kick. Goal kick to Wayanad. So Prasanna coming on for Lenin, number 10 for number 17. And the other sub, pretty sure we'll see it now. Bakaba coming on for Shajir, number 18, the captain actually. Well, that's a big move there by Wayanad. Free kick given there for Real Malabar instead. Ball is with Real Malabar, team in yellow. It's number 44. Oh, chance there. Jamie came out and didn't make the most of that. Dangerous situation here for Wayanad to defend. They managed to do that with aplomb in the end. It's going to be a free kick here for Real Malabar. Wayanad now in possession again. I already said the ground name, Marvin. EMS Stadium here in Calicut in Kozhikode. I do suggest you pay attention to the commentary when we're doing it. But the game is still 3-0 for Kovalum against Kerala Blasters. This match though, still all to play for, 1-0 between Wayanad and Real Malabar. It's a bit of a medical attention stop here. So 1-0, 55 minutes gone in this match. Real Malabar leading against Wayanad United. Goal scorer Ashif from the penalty spot. Deep into injury time in that first half. It's going to be a corner kick for Real Malabar, 56 minutes gone. There are a few fans in the stadium here watching this game between these two newly formed sides. Cross comes in. Throw in for Real Malabar. Throw in for Wayanad, 57 minutes have gone in this game. Just a reminder, 2 subs for Wayanad in the halftime interval. Vakava and Prasant Kumar coming on for Shajir and Lennon. So those 2 players brought on and off. Of course, still no effect on the game so far. Still a rather relatively stale Wayanad United team playing this match. Another medical attention stoppage here at the EMS Stadium. And of course, if you ever have a stoppage, try some East tea by Meaden. Definitely one of the best teas available around. "59 minutes gone in this game. So, folks, the game is nearly an hour long. To be honest, it hasn't been a classic. But here comes Wayanad now. Good tackle in the end by Real Malabar. Bit of a midfield melee happening going on in this game since the beginning of the match, really. Powerful there by Vagaba. Can't get the ball away though. He's a big unit, Vagaba. That was a poor ball there by Real Malabar. A very, very poor ball into the feet of number 14 there, Rijon. Asking, imploring his teammates to create some space for him to pass the ball. Once again, Wayanad lose it again, and it hasn't been a good game by Wayanad, to be honest. I mean, I would have expected the head coach to rip into them in the first half interval, and even if he has, it's not working. It really, really isn't working. Chance here for Wayanad though. Chance for Wayanad! Oh, that was a moment there for Abdulaziz to try and level the game. But still trailing by 1-0 against Real Malabar in this match. Ball hoofed into the air there by one of the Real Malabar players. Nice control there. They are winning 1-0, so they have to really, they can just dictate the tempo of the game. They can just control the moments of the match. Real Malabar. That ball has gone in and has gone out. It's a throw in for Wayanad. Ball is with number 29 there, Migdad. Back again with the centre back. Looking for some movement from his team. Nice little bit of skill there by number 2 Masood. Ball bounces over and Abdulaziz is on the prowl here once again. The Niger player. That cross though, oh, that was a poor cross there by Abdulaziz. You expect a little bit better from him in that position. Hasn't been getting it, to be honest. Ball won back by Vagaba. That's number 9 now. Akbar. Akbar, still Akbar in the box. Now just outside of it. Good committed defending there by Real Malabar, holding on to this precious 1-0 lead that they are having over Wayanad United Football Club. The battle of the corporate entries. Two very evenly matched sides. Of course, Kerala Premier League this season has been expanded to 22 teams from the 12 or 10 that we had last season. Free kick, surely free kick. Yes, it was, and it's going to be a yellow card there for number 8, Ajit Sivan. So the more teams playing, the more players are playing in a competitive environment, meaning there's a more chance for different kinds of players to be playing at a higher level sooner rather than later. So this is a great move by the Kerala Football Association to increase the level of teams in this KPL 2022. It really is, because it gives more of a showcase to different kinds of teams from different areas of God's home country, different kinds of players from the different states, different districts, sorry. Most of them are from Kerala. Some of them, of course, are from Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and so forth. But it really does give them a massive platform competing in this KPL. The likes of Mohammed Rafi, Marathanasius got selected for Gokulam Kerala, same as Mohammed Duvais from KSCB, now playing in the I-League for Gokulam Kerala. Srikutan also playing in the I-League for Gokulam Kerala. So there's a lot of players that have come through the ranks at the Kerala Premier League who are now competing at the I-League Second Division, I-League First Division, ISL, and so forth. You know, Joppy Justin being one of them, clear-cut example of that. So this KPL, the expansion that the Kerala Football Association have done this season has been absolutely fantastic, and the level of football has not diminished, has not dropped. We've seen some very good games. Yes, we have seen one or two one-sided affairs, but that happens in any league around the world where you have, a difference in teams. That happens, but the games have been, most of them have been competitive. They've been relatively close, relatively tight. Same as this one. It's number 9 now. Akbar with the ball. Plays the ball for Abdulaziz. Abdulaziz once again. He's onside. Abdulaziz! Oh, he was not onside. He was offside. Well, there you go. But I just have to say kudos to the Kerala Football Association for expanding the league and for making it as entertaining as it has been so far in these 3 match weeks that we've had. Of course, we had a bit of a break due to COVID, but we're back. COVID cases have diminished significantly here in the state of Kerala. In the other game, though, 67 minutes gone. Kovalam 3, Kerala Blasters 0. So Kovalam still leading against Kerala Blasters. Here comes Real Malabar once again. Cross coming in. Header going over the bar. It goes away for a goal kick for Wayanad United Football Club. "67 minutes gone in this match. 1-0 for Real Malabar, courtesy of a goal by Ashif. Ball is now with number 29, Migdad, looking for the pace of the winger here. He can get behind the defense, but he can't keep the ball in play. 67 minutes gone. Real Malabar still leading by 1-0 against Wayanad United Football Club. That's a nice ball there, looking for Abdulaziz. Plays the ball back to number 8, Ajit Sivan. Shot coming in! Oh, hit the crossbar. Ooh, that was a good shot there by Ajit Sivan there. Just grazing the crossbar. We're going to see a replay of that once again. Cuts inside, unleashes a fierce shot, which hit the crossbar, beat the goalkeeper all hands down. And that just clipped the top of the bar and went over for a goal kick for Real Malabar. But that is as close as Wayanad United have come in this game. What an absolute crackjacker of a shot that was. That was a moment that was for Wayanad United. Chance here for Real Malabar once again in the box this time. Ball is still there, juggling around. Ball is with Wayanad United again. Chance here for Real Malabar. That goes over the bar this time. So 70 minutes gone in this game. Still 1-0 for Real Malabar against Wayanad United. Drop ball here for Wayanad. 71 minutes gone in the match. Ball gets played back. Still 20 minutes left of entertainment here at the EMS Stadium in Calicut. Shot coming in. Oh, Ajit Sivan there with an ambitious strike, which goes well wide of the goal, defended by Shehin from Real Malabar. And there's another player for Real Malabar who seems to be injured here. A lot of injuries happening. Not dangerous injuries, but more like cramps happening here for the players. Like I said, the weather very humid here in Kerala. Real Malabar now on the counter-attack. Easy enough there to gather for Jamie. There's another collision happening here, and the game is stopping and starting a lot now. It's bit of a stop-start situation here right now at the EMS Stadium in Calicut. A lot of stoppages. Number 12 will be coming on, Rashi. For number 44, Ishal. So Rashi coming on for Ishal. First sub for Real Malabar after 74 minutes. Rashi coming on for Ishal.
Number 44, Mohammad Ishal replaced by
He's gone off
number 12,
the other side of the field. So we see confirmation that Rashi coming on for Ishal. Number 12 coming on for number 44. The first sub there for Real Malabar, who are leading by 1-0 against Wayanad United Football Club. What a win this will be for Real Malabar if they manage to hold on to this. Offside there for number 99 there, Sajid. Free kick there for Wayanad. We're still trying to find a way back into this game. Real Malabar have defended stubbornly and stoically here today. Ball gets played up. It's a bit of nice skill there by Sajid. Ball goes out of play for a throw-in for Real Malabar. 15 minutes left on the clock. It's going to be number 6 there, Shahid, with a throw-in. Looks like it's going to be a long throw here by Shahid. No, it isn't. Free kick against Real Malabar, committed by number 12, Rashi, who's just come on. The other game is happening at Maharaja's College Ground. 3-0 for Kovalam. Well, a day of big surprises in this Kerala Premier League. Not just today, yesterday also. Basco beating Gokulam 2 days ago, actually. And, oh, beautiful ball! Oh, that was a good chance there for Wayanad. And today, Blas is losing against Gokulam. This match, though, well, I don't know if this can be categorized as a surprise or not. Two relatively unknown sides. But looks like Real Malabar are good for the money here today. Taking a 1-0 lead at the end of the first half, courtesy of Ashif from penalty kick. 77 minutes gone, still more players going down due to cramp. Like I said, these are not these are not serious injuries, but they do take a toll on the players, they do. Medical attention required once again. Doesn't need the stretcher, I believe. He can walk this out. Oh no, he can't. That's Shahid number 6. Has to be stretchered off the field of play here at the EMS Stadium in Calicut. So right now, Real Malabar down to 10 men. Shahid has been taken off, stretchered off. Will he be coming back on or not? Free kick on Sajid. Free kick there for Real Malabar, cleared away by Wayanad. It's a nice run there. It's going to go out for a goal kick though. So just 10 minutes left on the clock, plus whatever the referee wants to add on at the very end there, maybe 4 or 5 minutes due to the amounts of injuries that have happened in this game. Ball is once again with Real Malabar here. Played back by Wayanad to the centre back. It's going to be a throw in there for Wayanad with 9 minutes left on the clock. Interception by Real Malabar, can't get the ball there. It's a bit of a midfield battle. It's so cagey here today between both of these sides. Neither of them wants to lose, but it looks like Wayanad so far are trailing here. Oh, penalty kick, surely. Oh, referee says no. Referee says nothing happening there. It will be really interesting to see whether Abdulaziz was clipped there or not. Referee again was in a good position. Abdulaziz is injured here. I don't know how. Eight minutes left. There's a lot of stoppages in this game. Doesn't allow for a free-flowing match here, to be honest. Abdulaziz seems to be injured here. He's receiving medical attention on the outside of the ground. Ball is back with Wayanad. That's number 2 there. Masood plays at number 14, Rijon. That's very poor there by Wayanad. Losing possession once again very cheaply there. 7 minutes left plus the 4 or 5 the referee wants to add on afterwards. That was a decent ball there, but lack of communication there between strikers and midfielders. Cleared away by Wayanad for a throw-in for Real Malabar. Free kick for Real Malabar here. A dangerous position. Looking for that second goal to just completely end this match. Leading by 1-0 courtesy of Ashif from the penalty spot. The other match happening at the at the Maharaja's College ground. That cross comes in, goes out of play for a goal kick. The other match is still 3-0 between Kovalum and Guerrilla Blasters.
Substitution for Wayanad United FC. Number 29, KP Mohammed Migdad, replaced by number 11, Gymnasium.
That's going to go out for another goal kick here for Wayanad. Just 5 minutes left on the clock here, plus whatever the referee wants to add. Wayanad in possession of the ball once again. Long ball forward, cleared away by Real Malabar. Such a big midfield battle happening here really today. Real Malabar in possession again. It's number 11, Nandu. Skips past 1, skips past 2. Can't skip past number 34, Vakaba, who is a very powerful player. But hasn't had the influence perhaps that his coach would have wanted him to have during the game. Ball is still here with Wayanad. A long ball forward. That's a chance there for Wayanad, but the goalkeeper Shaheen latches onto that. Free kick there, given in favour of Real Malabar. Long ball there for Real Malabar, who manages to get past the player there. The fullback from Wayanad, the spin of the ball bringing it back though. That's number 99, Sajid. Just 2 minutes left on the clock here. Shot coming in, blocked. Goalkeeper comes out there, Shaheen manages to clear the ball away. Well, it's like I said, it hasn't been a classic match, this one. The energy has been sapped out of the players and myself, really, to be honest. It's been a big midfield battle here between both of these sides, Wayanad in green and Real Malabar in yellow. A midfield battle that has lacked a lot of quality, a lot of technical discipline. Tactically, Real Malabar have been better than Wayanad. But if it hadn't been for that penalty at the very end of the half, we would have been talking about a stalemate here, 0-0. And that result would have been perfectly fine because neither of these two sides have particularly been dangerous going forward. They've been solid at the back, but none of them have really been creating chances, carving opportunities for themselves. So it's been a very big midfield battle. It's been a very hard-worked 1-0 victory so far here for Real Malabar, as yet another player goes down with cramp. Well, Wayanad players just helping him up there. Two more subs here, Siraj and Dilshad coming on for Real Malabar. With just extra time looming here, injury time looming. So Sajid coming on off for Siraj. So those are the two changes made here by Real Malabar. With just extra time on the horizon here, injury time. Which I'm pretty sure will be 5-6 minutes maybe, because there's been a lot of stoppages in this game for both of these sides. For Wayanad and for Real Malabar. Well, 4 minutes of added on time then. I was mistaken once again. I thought it was going to be 5 or 6.
4 minutes.
But 4 is a magic number here. Another ball there, long ball down for Real Malabar. Trying to come inside there. Cleared away by Wayanad. Looking for the counter. Very poor there by Wayanad. Really hasn't been a good game by the men in green today. Good defensive header back to the goalkeeper. Just 2.5 minutes left on the clock here at the EMS Stadium in Calicut and Kozhikode. In this match between Wayanad and Real Malabar, another handball there. And there's going to be another substitution here, number 20 coming on. For number 6 for Wayanad.
And number 99, Sajid, replaced by jersey number 7, Sirajuddin Chamli.
Oh, he has 2 minutes to do something about this. His team is trailing by 1-0.
Jersey number 6, Leto Benny, replaced by jersey number 20, Anup C.
Shaheen kicks the ball upfield. Again, once again, one in the middle there by Real Malabar. Ball is in a dangerous position here for the men in yellow. It goes out of play for a goal kick for Wayanad. We can ill afford more time wasting here by one of those players. They really need to get a move on here. There's only 90 seconds left on the game. Wayanad are going to be playing the last 90 seconds with just 10 men here. They really need to find an equalizer, Wayanad. They're trying to dribble from the back here. It's nonsensical. It really doesn't make any sense whatsoever there by number 14. Rejon. I mean, he should really just try and pass the ball away. Just trying to dribble from the back, it really makes no sense at all. Anoop now trying to chase that ball for Wayanad. to throw in last 30 seconds of this game. Ball is with Anoop. Cross coming in. Gathered there by Shaheen, who takes a bit of a tumble. Glad Philly accepts that. And this match is going to end here, guys. Real Malabar are going to be victorious here against Wayanad, unless something drastic happens in the last 10 seconds, 20 seconds of this game. Here comes Wayanad, looking for that equalizer. Ball gets played behind there. Chance for a cross. They really have to put the ball in the box. Anoop is there. Anoop with a chance. Oh, goes wide. That was the moment there for the substitute Anoop to try and get that leveler. Tried to lob the keeper instead. The ball just went over the bar. Unfortunate there for Wayanad. Well, that was the moment there for Wayanad. Real Malabar happy to concede a goal kick. And that's the end of the game, folks. 1-0 Real Malabar are victorious over Wayanad United Football Club. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure being here with you folks through this entirety of the game at the EMS Stadium in Calicut. My name is Joe Williams, signing out, of course, from Sportscast India, the home of the Kerala Premier League.
നാളത്തെ മത്സരം ഗോകുലം കേരള എഫ് സിയും AIFI തമ്മിൽ. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നന്ദി.